So as of August 9th, 2017, it would take almost 330,000 pennies to equal one Bitcoin. So that means one penny is worth, I think, 0.000003 Bitcoin. I'm Brian Patrick Iha. I'm a journalist, primarily of technology and business. I recently published a book called How Money Got Free, Bitcoin and the Fight for the Future of Finance, which is the definitive narrative account of the rise of Bitcoin and its implications for the world, told through the eyes and actions of its pioneers. Cryptocurrency arose from radical ideas about how money should work in the internet age. Bitcoin's creator, who went by the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, he wanted to disrupt what he saw as the broken political and financial system that had contributed to the financial crisis. He wanted to allow people to be their own banks and to transact with each other anywhere in the world without needing the permission of governments or banks or payments companies. Now, as for how Bitcoin has grown since then, when it debuted in January 2009, Bitcoin was worth essentially zero. Today, August 9th, 2017, it's worth about $3,300, and the value of all Bitcoins in existence are worth more than $54 billion. Second, the number of cryptocurrencies out there. Bitcoin was the first, and now there are hundreds of these. Third, the users. A report out of Cambridge University this past April found that the number of cryptocurrency users worldwide now equals the population of small countries, which is dramatic growth in less than a decade. There are only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins in existence, and that's not even enough for every millionaire in the United States to just have one Bitcoin of their own. Now, Bitcoin is divisible down to 8 decimal places, but you can think if the demand for these things continues to grow, if people continue to perceive their value as a store of wealth, but yet there's not really enough to go around in a sense, that seems to imply perhaps that the tremendous growth we've seen in the price may be only the beginning. Personally, I think the invention of Bitcoin has made it easier to contemplate moving toward a cashless society, which would have some good effects and some bad effects. What's interesting to me is that after the invention of Bitcoin, in recent years, other cryptocurrencies have been invented that are meant to be even more private, perhaps even more anonymous than Bitcoin, and this may become necessary if we no longer have cash as a way to transact privately with each other. We may need a digital currency to take the place of that, but of course it'll have even more utility because you can spend it on the internet and you can send it to someone on the other side of the world.